We're rolling.
Hi and welcome back
to another episode of PTSE. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children, fathers and mothers. Did I forget anyone?
Mabibi na wazee.
Mabibi na mabwana. Mabibi si wazee tayari.
Yeah, sorry. You're right.
Welcome back, everyone. Hey man, how are you doing, Mr. Farij?
I'm alright, man. Enjoy kijuice changu hapa, man.
Kula vitu.
Asante, man.
No,
yeah.
let them know. Let them know,
man. I'm enjoying a little African fruity.
African fruity. Guys, if you ever, just want to have some good juice, African fruity. And we're talking about the boxes, those ones that you buy for your little brothers and sisters when they're going to school. Those small boxes. African fruity. Mango, to be specific.
I just realized that
it's the best.
We don't acknowledge the brand African fruit. We just acknowledge company Azam. Like you remember before they rebranded it was just like an Azam logo up and then a mango chini. You forgot they even had the Azam milk.
I know. I always think of it as African fruity. I've never thought of it as Azam.
So what do you do when you go and buy it like in the shop? Like you can't say, "Oh, manangu nomba African." You can't say nomba African fruit. You have to say it like kishkaji zaidi. Oh, manangu nipatie African fruit hapo.
No, I just ask for juice.
Juice.
Oh, vile juice vidogo vipo.
So like you're saying it in a more like gangster way.
Yeah, but I don't say African fruity or Azam.
I
just say juice vidogo vipo. And then the funny thing is, the sellers are the ones who would then say African fruity, and I'd be like, yeah,
because normally we don't buy things like this.
Yeah. No, but that's my stuff, my guy. Kienda dukani pale, wanajua nakuja kuchukua vitus. So guys, if you want some good juice, that's some good juice right there, man. How has your week been, man?
My week has been not bad, interesting.
What's happening in your life
right now?
Yeah, what happened this week? From last week to this week.
From last week to
the last episode to this episode.
What has happened?
Yeah, like what's changed in your life?
It's a very personal question you're asking there.
No, but what's happened? Like we know your love life is not existent. So
yeah.
Besides your love life,
I've been cleaning as fuck, man.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Cleaning what?
Like just cleaning shit. I don't know why.
Cleaning where?
Like just my place. Like
at home.
Yeah.
You're not going to work.
I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm not. Of course I'm. Okay, that. Yeah. I forgot about that.
When your life is so good, you forget that you're not employed.
You forget that you're
because you have money. You're like, this is the life, dog. This guy forgot that he doesn't have a job. Oh my god, that's the biggest flex I've heard this week.
Hey man, that thing. I told you guys that thing was for 3 months.
This guy just said, "Oh yeah, by the way, I don't have a job." You didn't know you don't have a job.
Because here's the thing, man. It's that feeling when you know that this is the end. All right, like I'm not. Let's say I'm not extending my contract, or I'm not going to be with these people, or I'm leaving. Your mind already leaves before that,
But you were there for how long?
I was for 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
And what made you leave? Like, why did you leave the job?
It's unprofessional as hell, man.
It's unprofessional.
Yeah. And I don't have, like, medical insurance. So I was like, it's an issue.
Okay, but then I'm trying to make sense of this. Why would you leave before getting a job somewhere else?
Because of the work hours.
What's wrong with the workout?
Monday through Saturday from 8 up to 6, something like that.
But like most people would try to secure a job somewhere else because now you're in this middle place where you don't have a job. Like, are you not worried about income?
Oh, yeah, I am. But at the same time...
You don't sound like you're worried about income.
It doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, you're not even concerned. You're like, income.
I'm good at hiding these things, man.
And you're not concerned that you're unemployed. You're not concerned about income. You're just like,
because I'm funny.
This guy.
No, but seriously, man. It's a concern, but it's not a concern, if you know what I mean. Like, you will find a place eventually. And I've also done, like, 2 interviews, so, yeah.
Now that's interesting. Yeah. I feel like you're very okay. So from my point of view, you're one of the people that I know that are not afraid to lose a job.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll find something somewhere. But then also, just the way you approach it, like, people are very scared to lose jobs because they're very uncertain of what's going to happen next. So I just wanted to understand how you're processing this whole thing.
No, man, you have to try and not let it consume you or overwhelm you, you know? Because the thing, we were in uni not so long ago, right? And we were so stressed with, we're gonna pass these exams, I need to get a GPA, what trademark kamis. And then
I haven't even said it. You've just said it for the first time since I don't know when, and you say I'm the one that says
you
it.
do say that, guys. Hamis says this thing, he always says what.
No, we'll listen to the episode and see if I'll say it in this episode. You've already said it twice now.
Should I say it a third time?
You can.
If I say it a third time and I'm saying the word 3 times, does it mean I've said it like 9 times?
Yeah, it's your word now.
What?
It's yours.
Okay. And then you come out of uni and then you get this job, and then it's and then you find out that these people are not as professional as I thought. And they give you all these promises, and then they don't deliver, and then they expect you to go beyond everything. And at the same time, they're like, "Hey, man, like, why should I worry myself about people who will replace you like at any moment or any second?"
But it feels like that's the majority of workplaces anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so you're going to be quitting jobs every day.
No. Until I find a job that, let's say they have like a Friday thing or like an annual party. Those jobs that have like a, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like every month there's like a gala or like a something.
You're very you're talking about things that are not going to happen. Yeah, until you get a job that is every job is gonna like find a way to. It might even start out okay, but there's things you're gonna be told to do or asked to do that is just gonna make it seem very different from what you expected. So
100%.
If you succeed, tell me, like let me know.
I will, man. I know.
We might also interview at that place. So now what are you doing? You're just cleaning.
No, I'm just cleaning.
There's no work for you to do.
No, man. I've got things that I'm doing. But I just can't talk about them too much.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
This is how you know that he's starting to deal with illegal activities.
Of course.
In the country.
Just come drop something on my DM and then
please let it be known that I do not condone any of these illegal activities that are being what are you that are being promoted by Farid.
It's more of a service and delivery,
service and delivery on your own Instagram page, not on the podcast.
Okay, all right.
Sasa.
But speaking of something illegal, like you heard about the whole Samia thing,
the artist.
The artist.
Yeah, I didn't watch the videos. I haven't followed up on that story. I'm aware of it, but I haven't really followed up on anything. So
I love this thing, man. I mean, you know what? Screw it. I do love this thing because it's funny. So what happened? Was it a week ago? There was this guy, Ukumikoani. He just burnt Samia Suluhu's picture. If you guys don't know, that happens to be our lady president. And he was. Do you say he was given? You say he was given bail, or he was supposed to be bailed out?
I don't know. I haven't followed up on the story. That's why I'm saying I don't really know what's happening. So
basically, this guy was arrested for burning the picture of the president, right? But then people are asking the right questions. Like, we don't have any laws, to persecute someone who was just burning the picture of the president, right? We're a democratic country, after all, in inverted commas, right? But here's the funny thing, man. He gets arrested. People post bail for him. In 24 hours, 6 hours, something like that?
6 hours.
In 6 hours. 5 million Tanzanian shillings. Something like that. Yani tumemchangia this guy. And the funny part is the picture that they keep showing us on Instagram or social media. This guy is in handcuffs, but he's smiling throughout. Like, he just has this grin on his face. Like, my father's like, I don't know, IGP or something.
So here it says It says that he was sentenced to 2 years in prison or a fine of 5 million shillings. Since he couldn't pay the fine, he was sentenced to prison. While his lawyers are working on an appeal, activist so-and-so, who is coordinating the collection of the fine on social media to help the guy, announced they have already raised 5.6 million Tanzanian shillings. Oh, so that's enough. He just needed 5 million to pay the fine.
Yeah.
And he already raised 5.6. Okay.
It's interesting though, man. It's very interesting. Because, man, imagine you own a little printer in your house. You print the picture of the president and then you burn it. And then we take you to prison, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Well, they did say it's illegal to do that. I don't know about that story. I really haven't followed up on it. I don't want to say things that are not correct to the story, so you can proceed and finish off what you wanted to say about this. Or you're done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. What else can I say about this? I don't
want to
talk
talk
much.
I thought there was something specific you wanted to talk about, the way you started the story. I'm like, okay.
No, it's just, I just found it interesting. Like our country keeps surprising us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he should. Like maybe he's going to be recruited to Kenya.
Recruited for?
To Kenya for to help in front of enemy lines.
No, it doesn't work in Kenya because it's not illegal.
Okay. Then the Kenyans should do what he's doing. Why aren't the Kenyans doing what he's doing and burning pictures of?
What do you mean burning pictures? Bro, they are literally burning the parliament. You're talking about burning pictures. Burning pictures is small stuff. Very small stuff. Anything else?
Sorry. We watched the Euros yesterday, man.
Yeah.
The Euros are here.
Quarterfinals, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the second game, France versus Portugal. It was very entertaining, man.
Entertaining, but
ended in penalties. Goalless, and then ended in penalties. France winning and advancing to the semifinals. The first game was Germany and Spain. Germany, I feel, was robbed.
They were robbed, man.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and Germany was knocked out. So now Spain is going to meet France in the semifinals.
Who do you think is gonna win?
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched Spain. I've seen France, and I'm really not convinced that they can knock out Spain. If Spain have been doing well, because I've heard people saying at least Spain has been playing well from the beginning. Spain and Germany. So I would say if Spain is really playing well, Spain will win. That's what I think.
I don't know, man. Because the thing with France is they're just ugly, man. Sometimes they're just ugly, especially that three of Tchouameni, Camavinga, and Kante. Like it's a defensive. It's a very defensive three, but it also has quality there with Camavinga and Tchouameni. So I don't know, man. Spain play well. They will do well, but France is like that perfect Jose Mourinho team that we are going to go to war, and just out of nowhere, like, you can attack for 80 minutes, but for those 10 minutes, I'll score 2 goals and win. Spain maybe
if they play on that level. So far, I really haven't. Even yesterday's match, dog. I mean, France were favorites in many people's opinion.
Yeah.
But I watched the game, man. I did not feel like they played at that high level. So, I don't know. I will watch the semifinals and see how that goes. And then today, there's also some games today.
England and Switzerland.
And then and then Turkey and Netherlands, yeah? Yeah, so let's see how that goes.
The Turkey and Netherlands is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
And Turkey and Netherlands are going to be a good game.
It's going to be cool.
England and Switzerland, I don't know, man. England are just horrible, man. They're just trash.
They also haven't played.
They are horrible, especially that I don't even know what to call him. Especially Jude Bellingham, man. That guy. I don't know, man. Today we're going to see Granit Xhaka teach him a thing or two about football.
Let's see. I'm not going to watch his games today. I'll be sleeping at this time. But let's see how the matches go, man.
I know what you mean, my guy. I know what you mean.
Yesterday's games were interesting. I had to see those, but today, no, today I'm sleeping, man.
Alone.
Yes.
All right.
It's been an exhausting week. You're here complaining about office hours Monday to Saturday. I'm in there Monday to Monday.
There was a job though that was giving me like only 5 days. I mean, there was a job I worked for only for 5 days though.
Yeah, but that's my point. You're complaining about that, and I've been in there since last Monday.
But then I quit that job too.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you and jobs. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I am the future of employment.
It's good though. It shows that you're not employable.
That's not a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's depends who's
maybe it's a sign that you should not be employed in your life.
It depends who's hiring.
No. It's a sign that you should do your own things in life.
No, I get it, but it depends on who's hiring. Like sometimes there's an offer you can't refuse.
Okay.
Sometimes the offers you can't refuse.
Sour.
What if someone hired you and told you, Miss, sit in this place, don't work, just work on your jokes? Wouldn't you say yes to that?
No, that's not me being hired. That's me doing what I want to do.
No, what if it's like a very rich person that just wants to do something like that?
Then they're just sponsoring me. They're not hiring me. I mean, it's me doing my thing anyway. That's what I'm saying.
But someone who has like a job could say the same thing. Someone who's like an accountant, they can be like, I love numbers so much, man. You know, like I just want to look at an Excel sheet from Monday to Friday. And then someone's like, okay, come and do that at my company while you're making me money, and then I pay you a little bit.
No, that's contracts. My issue is the contracts. If there's a contract, you're hiring me. I don't want to do my thing under a contract. Now I want to be free. I want to do my jokes and enjoy and have fun. Yeah. If you want to sponsor my trips and my shows and what, that's fine. Give me a contract for a year. There's going to be a problem somewhere. I don't trust that one. So we'll see it. We'll see how it goes for you in life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, my guy, let's get into it today, man. They were talking about one of we could call these guys the most influential people, one of the most influential people in the past 10 years, right?
One of the most?
Some of the most influential people. Like, they have to be in that group, man. Because we're talking about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, man. And I think we should talk about it now because now, you know, it's the perfect time. The beef is over. Like you're on a flight. So I think the Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing, we have to start from the beginning. Or from what we can remember.
Okay. I'm just looking for something on YouTube. But continue.
Okay. So this whole thing started with Kendrick firing shots at Drake, right? And everyone was like at an uproar. Because this was from the whole J. Cole album. And then J. Cole said, you know what? I'm going to step outside. I don't want any of this smoke.
Which J. Cole album?
The J. Cole and Drake album. Didn't they have an album?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? You listen to J...
I don't know that they had an album. I thought the beef started on some of the guys' song. Like, not the beef per se, but like I thought the shots started on... I don't know. What song was it? The Drake and J. Cole thing, was it an album or a song?
It was a song.
Okay, you said album.
Because they made an album. Like Drake and J. Cole had an album, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, they have an album.
Okay.
Or am I insane?
Huh?
Or am I insane? Drake and J. Cole do have an album.
I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I just became aware of the whole thing when Kendrick had a verse on some other guy's song. And then he said that he's the king of rap or hip hop or whatever. So that's when I found out. I genuinely thought these guys were cool from the beginning. I did not know that there was some waves in between. So I don't know. Do they have an album?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They don't have an album. My Spotify Asia was unemployment and everything. But they don't have an album, man. They don't.
So it was from where?
First person shooter mode.
It's just a song.
Yeah, they started with that song, and then Kendrick came back with fuck the big three, nigga, it's just big me, like that entire verse, and then J. Cole now just gave him like a little sneak diss in another song. But when Drake clapped back and it was Kendrick's turn, he kind of told J. Cole that, yo man, I really don't like this guy. I don't like this Drake guy. Okay, this is not some.
So how did he tell him? What do you mean? Kind of told him.
Kind of told him, because at first J. Cole thought this was like just an industry beef, just like a hip hop thing, you know? Because
no, I mean, how did he tell him? Like, tell him on a song or tell him personally? What do you mean?
I think it was personally. It's not like on a song. Okay. It must have been personally, because if like soon as after he dropped his sneak diss back, his actual diss back, Kendrick, J. Cole just stepped away from it and he apologized and everything. So why would J. Cole apologize and say yes if they didn't have like a conversation before? Because those two have always had this level of respect and understanding.
Okay.
Yeah. But the whole Drake thing got interesting because now I feel like Kendrick comes from a place of mad hate. Like mad hate. Not like it's not justified. But he just comes from this place of mad hate, just trying to expose Drake for what he is or for who he is. First of all, have you listened to the songs?
Nope.
You haven't listened to Not Like Us?
That one, yes.
Euphoria?
Nope.
How about the Drake songs?
Nope.
Why don't they show up here?
Magomeni Mwambechai.
Makes sense.
I haven't listened to the songs, man. I mean, from the beginning, I always knew Kendrick would win. And I'm just talking about, beginning when J. Cole was in it. I don't care who is rapping. You put Kendrick in the mix, Kendrick is going to out-rap these guys.
Of course.
Unless you're talking about making these, what do you call these radio hits or whatever. Those things is where Drake does well. But like well. Pure rap, dog, Kendrick is gonna win. And if anything, it would have been between Kendrick and J. Cole, not Drake.
Of course.
So from the beginning, I was like, let's just see how this goes. And then I saw that it was getting very serious because of the things that were being said in the songs. I did not take the time to listen to entire songs and say, hey, what's happening here? What's happening? No. But I understood Drake was saying stuff about Kendrick hitting his wife, and I don't know what else he said, but just trying to expose him for who he is and stuff like that. And then Kendrick saying that Drake likes children.
Yeah. PDF.
PDF.
Yeah.
Why are you saying PDF?
Pedophile.
No, but why are you saying PDF? PDF, because it feels like you're talking about the file format.
No, because some people are sensitive when you say pedophile. That's right.
I've been in the office for so long. Now you say PDF. I'm like, no, just call it what it is. Don't say PDF. I send PDFs every day. So now when you say PDF, I feel like I'm sending pedophiles. Just say it's PD. You get what I'm saying.
I mean, Masaki saving pedophiles.
So, yeah. So Kendrick said Drake likes children, and then also said Drake has another child that he hasn't acknowledged or hasn't made public and stuff like that. So I was just aware of what's happening. I do think it quickly got very personal. I wasn't expecting it to go that way.
But it was personal from the beginning. The thing with Kendrick is that from the beginning it was personal. Cause
not in the lyrics, that's what I mean.
Yes, you're right.
Like the things lyrics, got more personal in the lyrics as more songs were being released, and then I knew it was serious for Kendrick when he dropped the first diss, and then dropped a second, and then dropped a third. I was like, this is not a joke.
And even at the times that he was dropping them,
yeah,
like very quickly. Kendrick was very quickly to answer.
Yeah, man, it's like he pre-recorded these songs. I just said I'm going to drop them back to back. And I was like, please. So I knew Drake wouldn't survive, man. I told you the thing about Kendrick. Kendrick makes songs for superheroes.
Yeah.
Kendrick
literally.
Kendrick, literally Kendrick makes songs for the Black Panther.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
The King of Wakanda in his free time when he's not saving the fake countries that they show us in the Marvel movies. When he's not saving those countries, he's listening to Kendrick. Dog.
Yeah, listening to Seasons.
He's not listening to Drake.
No, I don't see.
T'Challa is listening to Kendrick.
T'Challa is not listening to Hotline Bling, man.
Dog, Spider-Man in his free time, dog, is listening to Kendrick, dog.
Yeah, and Sway Lee.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this guy makes music for superheroes. You cannot then go and hope you win a beef battle with that guy. That guy is in his own universe. He's in the Marvel universe.
He is.
Why you wanna put yourself in someone else's universe? So I was like, no, dog, you can't beat this man. This man can literally call his friends, and his friends are the Avengers, and then they'll mess you up. You see that picture of the album cover not the album cover, the song cover where they took a drone shot of Drake's house. Who do you think took the picture? Iron Man was up there. He's like, yo, man, I'm gonna send you a picture, and then Drake is gonna get pissed, and then Kendrick was like, yeah, it's gonna be the cover for this song, dog. Guy, it could have been Spider-Man too. I don't know, but
I think it was Spider-Man.
Yeah, it feels like a cheeky Spider-Man.
Yeah, because if it was Iron Man, the quality would have been better. Yeah.
Much better. Yeah. Iron Man has class.
Yeah, Spider-Man is broke.
Yeah. So, I mean, and also dropping those songs back to back. The time period that was used, you say it was very quick.
Very quick.
Drop. He was using that guy's thing. What's the guy's name? I forgot that other superhero's name.
What can he do?
He manipulates time.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 So it was Kendrick feed Doctor Strange.
Yeah. That's it, dog. I mean, how do you think Kendrick knows Drake as a secret child? Doctor Strange went into the future, found this child, and then said, hey, man, I got something for you. So I knew, guys. All I'm saying is I knew Kendrick was going to win. That's all I'm saying.
We knew because we know his ability, but not just on his ability, on the things that he knows.
Yeah.
The thing with hip hop beef is that usually, let's say you and I are beefing, Hamis. No, but we're hip hop rappers, not comedians.
Okay.
When we're beefing on that level, I am going to talk about personal things about you. Like when you're talking about Drake saying that Kendrick beats his wife or something. That's something personal. Now, whether it's true or not, that's something else. But normally on the internet, people know these things because people pay attention. They know these things. Even with Drake and the pedophilia thing, right?
Yeah.
We've been hearing it here and there.
I didn't know, man.
Come on,
I wasn't following up.
Yeah, you weren't following up. But if you just listen to his songs. Like if you listen to, man, he has a song called Teenage Fever, man. Okay. So,
so what are you implying? You're implying that
a lot of the things that were mentioned by those two, are probably true, especially with what Kendrick was saying mostly. Like they're not that far fetched to believe.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Kendrick hits his wife. I mean, come on, you've known the woman since you're in high school. All right, it's going to happen once or twice. Not that it's a good thing.
No, it's not. Also, the body size.
Yeah, the body size
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense as well. It could have been an accident. It could have been, And now Drake, come on, man. The songs you're making, the kind of women you're always hanging out around.
Yeah, pop.
It makes sense.
He's a pop star.
And also, let's not forget, he was also exposing Drake for not having a culture. Drake doesn't have a culture. Like even in his songs, we have songs where Drake will come in and then he'll rap like he's American. And then he goes to the Bahamas and then he raps in that Caribbean tone. And then he comes to West Africa and then he raps or he sings in Controller. So we don't know where this guy really is. Like he's all over the place. He goes everywhere. He went to the UK. He went to the Brits and then he started doing drill music. He's coming here rapping in that British slang. So Kendrick was just exposing this guy like, yo, if you look at the real rappers or the serious rappers, they have a tone. And I enjoy Drake, dog. I will, when I leave right now, I'm going to listen to Stories About My Brother. It's a dope song. I should listen to it.
Okay.
But he just exposed Drake for basically being a YouTube rapper. That's basically what he did. Because he doesn't have his own tone. If you look at the serious rappers, if you look at Snoop Dogg, if you look at Eminem, if you look at 50 Cent, if you look at, give me another rapper's name.
You're talking about old school? Because you just named old school rappers.
Are they
Sijani karibu.
kwani kuna new school rappers?
Yeah, Cinder Drake.
And Drake is kind of old though, isn't
And
it?
Kendrick. No, you said 50 Cent, Eminem, Dog, Snoop. You named a whole other generation, so I needed to know. Are we naming that generation, or are we talking about Gen Z?
In general.
In general. But a good rapper.
Good rap.
Not like Drake.
You know, like Drake.
From any time in time.
Anytime in time.
Coolio.
Coolio. Yeah. Coolio was dope, man.
Yeah.
Coolio was dope. Let's not forget Kanye West as well. But even Kanye West has his own thing. Because when you talk about rap, now you have to get deep into it. Because even if Drake wrote all those songs, he's still not a better rapper than Kendrick.
No, Drake doesn't write those songs.
He doesn't write for shit.
Yeah. So like we knew, man. We knew Kendrick would win the beef. We apologize to any of you Drake fans listening to this episode. Kendrick dropped the video for Not Like Us.
And that's his fam. He was with his fam in there, yeah?
Yeah, and I was looking at the views. It has 23 million views.
23 million?
Yeah, it was posted.
Last time I checked, it had 9 million.
It's 23 million now. I watched the video. It's a boring video.
But to be fair, these days they are making like pretty bad videos.
Yeah.
Like the art of the music video is dead.
I don't really like this video, but hey, it's good for them. For them who were in the video. The song is better than the video, in my opinion.
But were you ever thinking that this could be like something staged from the get-go? Because a lot of people thought that it was staged. Yeah. And then the things that kept coming out just proved that it wasn't. But was there a second where you thought that this was staged?
Yeah, man. I mean, initially, I did think it was just these three guys trying to put the spotlight on themselves again. Because, to be fair, none of them are really hitting music like they used to. There's been those jokes about, fine, Drake lost, but Drake made Kendrick relevant again. But I'm also like, Drake's music is not what it used to be. So if we're going to say, but Drake is making Kendrick relevant, well, I'm really like, hey, has Drake been relevant, really? It's just been his fan base. He has a proper fan base. But in terms of music relevancy, no, dog. His hits were like 5-6 years ago. What's the big hit that you know of Drake now? Really? Kendrick's album was fire, but again, it's fire for people who are like deep into rap, but not like Good Kid, Mad City types.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, none of them really, in my opinion. So I thought, okay, they're trying to get us back into them, and then they're probably going to drop some dope music, and then we move from there. But hey, it turned out to be something else. So, yeah, I don't think it was staged.
There's something interesting you said there about relevancy, because Drake, I think Drake has been relevant. Still, I think Drake still is relevant, and even with Kendrick, but Kendrick's relevancy is a little different. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but Drake kinda has to stay in the light.
No, he has to, I understand. But when I speak of relevancy, I mean like, man, have we really been listening to Drake? What I can say is someone has been relevant, and his name is Chris Brown. I mean, I'm not the biggest Chris Brown fan, but I cannot deny his songs.
How can you not be a fan of Chris Brown, man?
Just like that.
Why? How?
Because I liked his older music more. The same way I liked Kanye's older music more.
Okay. All right.
It's just like that. Like, not going by I hate him, but like, he's not making the same music, so I move on. But now you can't tell me Chris Brown is not relevant. Dog, these songs are everywhere, and it's even sometimes it's just the same song over and over and over and over. You're like, hey, we get it, he's sensational, fine. You know what I'm saying? Now, what song have you been hearing about Drake, really?
That's a very hard one for me to answer, because I listen to these guys like...
Yeah, if you have them in your playlist, but you're listening to different songs, yeah? I mean, like, what's been banging right now?
Recently from them, I cannot say much.
Not much, really. And now it's Kendrick that's banging because of a diss track.
But then, I don't know, man, if the diss track is what made it mainstream, like to everyone. Like, this was because of that. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
But then, when you come to the music side of it, like if you leave the masses behind, Kendrick kind of has, not kind of, he has that thing that Rihanna has or Caesar has, in the sense that I will get you, or I will do a song or an album when I'm ready. Like, I don't need to stay relevant or in the limelight.
Yeah.
Like, when I get a song, you guys will look at that and then you'll follow.
Yeah.
And you'll like it.
Yeah.
But Drake is kind of different. Drake has to stay there. Like, we have to see him Leo. We have to see him Kesha.
Yeah.
Same thing with who's this person? Kina Ice Spice. I know you don't even listen to her as well. I don't too. But that come out. Like, they have to stay relevant for a very long period of time before they can have a power like that. And it's not even for everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get that, man.
But that also, sorry, but this is the part I was gonna say. But that also shows the term industry plant. When you're an industry plant, I think you don't have that power. Okay, I'm taking a break, maybe for the next 5 years. I'm going to work on my album, and then when I come back, here it is. I don't think they have that kind of power. But Kendrick is on a whole different level. Like, he owns his music, he owns his masters. So he can be like, yo, whenever I'm feeling good, whenever I feel ready, you guys are gonna get a song or gonna get an album.
Yeah.
But Drake can't do that because, he's owned by these people.
Yeah, man. So
OV owned.
At the end of the day, I will say, from how things look, Kendrick has won this beef.
Oh, 100%.
And it's just the win. The win was there when the song came out, but now what's happening? The concerts and the music videos and the whatnot. Now it's even worse. It's like, yeesh, this guy.
Did you watch the Kendrick pop-up show? It's
no,
on
I
YouTube.
didn't watch it, but I heard of it.
It's on YouTube, dog. It's an hour long. I had free time throughout my week, obviously.
Yeah.
And I watched it.
Yeah.
Yo, he played Not Like Us
Yeah.
5-6 times at the end. He played it 6 times at the end. I think even more, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Hey,
Imagine going everywhere and people are just teasing you like that.
dog. It's just unbelievable. So now I'm just waiting to see what Drake is gonna do next.
I think he's just going to ignore it. That's
yeah,
what he's gonna do.
I obviously he has to.
He
I
has
mean,
to.
trying to reply now is sort of like, hey man, you're outdone. Just move on with your life. But I mean, I want to see what he's going to do now. Like, is another song? Is he going to go on a break, or is he going to like now tell us that there is a second child? Like, we just want to see what's
There
going
is,
on.
man.
Yeah,
There is. There has to be.
So let's see how that goes.
Come on, man. If you're an unknown guy in Dar es Salaam, man, at 29, 30, decent salary, you're going to have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Now, if you're Drake internationally, dog, you don't know how many kids you have. Come on,
Yeah.
man. We don't know how many kids Chris Brown has.
We'll see. Good point. Good point.
You think Michael Jackson only had those kids? Okay.
Let's see how it goes, man. But it's been an interesting one. So shout out to all of you rap fans.
Yeah.
If there's any other interesting thing that we missed out in this conversation, just let us know.
Yeah, drop a comment.
And we'll discuss it some other time.
Yeah.
Some other point in time. Yeah, man.
Drake fans don't catch feelings because usually these guys they get very butthurt easily.
Yeah. It's bound to happen, man. If that's your guy, he's your guy.
Yeah.
And then these things happen. If it was Kendrick losing, I would have felt bad too.
Yeah.
Because I like Kendrick's music.
But you can enjoy both,
You can.
Yeah, but as a person, up on you have to draw the line because Drake is a little weird.
Yeah.
honest, yeah.
No, when it becomes personal. Unasikiliza mambo yao. Like, wanapiga wanawake. Wanashika watoto. You're like, hey, what's going on? Why can't these people just be normal? Yeah. It's very interesting, but let's stick to the music.
Let's stick to it.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I don't know if you have any recommendations. I think we should close it with some dope recommendations, like music recommendations.
Music recommends.
I'm thinking about music albums for the coming week, or maybe just one music album that you can listen to. This is a weird recommendation, but I'm gonna say it. It's an Elton John recommendation.
Elton John.
Yeah, Elton John, that guy. Yeah, you know that guy. He dropped this album during COVID. It's called what? Yeah. Let me just find out what the name is.
Uzee utakukuta vizuri, Havis.
Eh?
Uzee utakukuta vizuri, man.
Dog. No, do you know the album?
No, I don't.
The funny thing is, when you listen to the album, you'll be like, okay, this is interesting. So it's called the Lockdown Sessions, right? It's a collaborative album by Elton John, released through EMI. The album includes some dope collaborations with Dua Lipa, Charlie Puth, Stevie Wonder, Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj, and I never imagined those people would be on the same track with this guy.
Saying Elton John and Nicki Minaj in the same sentence.
Dog, I'll play the song for you. But in case you haven't, this is my recommendation. Hey, give the people a recommendation. And then we close the show.
I'm going to recommend... I'm going to do something different. I'm going to recommend a song by Fally Ipupa. Alliance.
Okay.
Dope song, man. For the vibes. It's the weekend for the vibes, you know?
Yeah.
It's a dope song. You're in your place.
Yeah.
You're in your place. You're cleaning, meaning.
Yeah.
You get a little bolingo going on, you know?
Yeah.
Meshagiza hapo, kilo inakuja hapo jani. Dog. Watching England versus Switzerland.
I am one.
Where?
Alright, guys. That's it for now. For this episode. Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, man.
And have a lovely week.
Yeah. Come to Punchline, man. We're gonna be performing next week.
Yeah. If you have a good Friday?
I think I'll do both, but I'll see.
Alright. Yeah. So Tuesday or Friday, if you have some time, pass by and watch the boys tell some jokes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy your week.
Bye bye.